Hello, everybody, and welcome to May. We made it. I don't know about you, but 2026 seems to be just flying. What can we expect for the energy for May 2026? If you are new to my world, welcome. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe so you never miss any videos on how to trust and love yourself. My name is Dorell, also known as the Dancing Goddess from thedancinggoddess.com. And May, if I were to give it a word, would be stability. Okay, so we are in the sign of Taurus in May, which is all about stability, grounding, nourishing yourself. But alongside stability is looking at what stabilizes and what destabilizes us. So as it relates to relationships, right? Sometimes things need to destabilize in order to be put together stronger so that things work. Or if something is destabilizing and it's unhealthy for us, right? This is a month where you can really make some tough calls and let things go and release the things that are not in alignment anymore with your deepest desires, intentions, and goals. So right at the start of the month, May 1st, we have a brilliant full moon in Scorpio. Now, this is a very powerful energy. And if you have been trying to wrap up something, this first week in May is a great time. All of the alignment is there for you to make a decision, to let something go, to let someone go, to let an old belief go. And it asks us all, what are you deeply committed to? And what are you not committed to? And the more that you can focus with intensity and love on the things that you are and what you do want, then it will be really clear what needs to go. So this is a week where you may feel like the colors of the world are a little bit more black and white. It's like, no, I feel this way. I know I said this yesterday, but this is my truth today, and this is what I'm going with. So you may see people around you just really asserting themselves in a way that you're not used to. If you're in a relationship, you might have some really intense conversations about sex, about intimacy. Scorpio, also rules the sex organs. So anything related to reproduction, your cycle for women, like it may come up, and also very deep, intense emotions, and also potential for transformation. So secrets can come out, right? And how you hold each other or hold yourself through the unveiling of those secrets, even if it's just to you and you, is going to set the trajectory for the rest of the month, right? If you can create a loving, safe space to hear some truths and come up with solutions, or maybe it's not time for solutions, but somebody just needs to have it out with you, right? Can you listen with grace and calmness and look for the threads of connection when, right, an energy may present as really intense? The card that I got is a bearing fruit. So if we're looking at the oracle message, right, this is a time of looking at, again, looking at your life, looking at what's completed, looking at what you are grateful for, and knowing that the things that really matter will bear fruit, right? The energy that you put into your relationships and your friendships will come back to you tenfold. So if you are not enjoying those connections, right, let them go, let them fall, so that there can be room and space for the people that really matter. Okay, Scorpio also has to do with investments and money. And so you may be thinking of how to join finances, or come together and invest something with a group of people. Like these are just some possible themes. Or long-term thinking about, how can I leave a legacy with the work that I do, right? So the bigger, deeper questions. Then we get to the second week in May, and it's all about tenderness and love. So we have a very intense first week where a lot of shit can come out, and then week 2 is a bit more gentle, is a bit just more inviting us all to have some fun, right? Heart to heart connection, a lot of conversations, This is a good time if you are trying to find a job, right? To put your applications out there, to follow up with people diligently and lovingly, because I see that there's support around you. There's support that wants to be, wants to be seen, wants to be acknowledged. And if you've been trying to do everything yourself, right, the key that may unlock everything is like tell people what it is that you want, right? Don't live your life in just this like isolated, lonely island. There's people around that want to help. And the card is 47, which is 11, right? 4 plus 7 is 11. That's the card of partnership as well. So where do you need to stop going at it alone? Where can you ask for help? And then where can you trust that you are worthy of that support? Ooh, and a card just jumped, which is always fun. Then we get to week 3 in May. And May 16th, we've got a new moon in Taurus, so the opposite sign of Scorpio. And this is really, really awesome for new beginnings, anything related to beauty. So if you've been wanting to change your hairstyle, for example, or change the way that you dress, this is really, really good stabilizing energy for that kind of stuff. Also, home furnishings, if you wanted to do anything like renovations to your home, this is a good time to at least write down those desires. And also multiply your money, right? Great time to clean up your systems. Again, the two money signs. Scorpio is really good at growing money, right? And Taurus energy is really good for stabilizing it, for managing it well. And also loves the finer things in life. So new beginnings around what you feel you are worth. When it comes to our intimate relationships, this is about, compliments and adoration and the cozy things, the creature comforts that make us feel loved, right? And so, card I got for week 3 is Call of the Muse. Right? So this isn't necessarily a literal message that you need to dance more unless you are a dancer like me, and then yay for us. We may find inspiration in this 3rd week. But this is about saying, you know what? It's safe to go back to like dreaming like you did as a kid. And the daydreams, right? And the imagination that you have. How could this situation, this relationship, this experience be even better? How could it blow my mind? And just even asking the question will put you into that imaging faculty, that part of our brains that believes, right, in limitless possibilities. And you'll start to see synchronicities come in this 3rd week if you allow it in. And then as we get to the end, right, there's been a lot of like expression and like revealing happening and shedding and reorganizing of things. A burst of magic, right? How beautiful is that? So after all the gunk, the lotus flower grows in mud and boom, look, it is a beautiful flower. That is you. So by the time we get to the end of the month, in theory, right, if I'm reading the energy correctly, you will have shed relationships, shed situations, shed old belief systems, tighten up your systems externally and internally so that you can be a portal for your next level, your next level of a relationship that you're in, your next level of a job, whatever it is, you're ready. So have fun. Let's look at these cards again really quickly. So enjoy the abundance. If there's something that needs to come out, let it fall. Let it bear fruit. Let it be seen, even if it feels rotten. Lean on people in week 2. Let people know what you want. People want to support you. Follow your creative intuition and be open to synchronicities. And you will come out the other side loving what you see. More beautiful, more radiant, stronger, right? All the challenges that you've faced helped you become who you are today. If you would like more, definitely check out the website at thedancinggoddess.com. And I'd love to hear your intentions. What's one goal that you have for yourself this month? Let's witness it. Spirit is listening. You can pop it in the comments and share this with a friend. Thank you so much for watching and sending you so much love for May.